Hello, Schmoville, and I'm here to talk about A Star is Born. My name's Mark, and this is the review of the movie, not the one from 1937, not the one from 1954, not the one from 1976, the new one, the 2018 one, the one that's going to sing Venom if her fans have anything to say about it. That's just a little joke because Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, my God, what a movie they have pulled off. Bradley Cooper also directs the movie. I had the pleasure of checking it out at the Toronto International Film Festival. This movie blew me away. I think it is by far and away one of the best films of the year. I think it's a contender for all the top award nominations. And if for no other reason, this movie is going to make an impact at the Oscars because Lady Gaga is going to be performing one of the many songs that you will see in this movie. She's not the only performer on stage, though. There's a great band that surrounds Bradley Cooper who kicks this movie off on stage, and you see Bradley Cooper, and you're like, my God, I didn't know this guy could sing or play guitar. Neither did he until a year and a half ago when he picked up the instrument and he started singing and before this movie. And he looks like he's been doing it his whole life. And if you're a guy like me who can barely read, you say, how many more skills can this guy possibly acquire? Well, he did another one when he directed this movie. This is his debut. So pretty good way to kick off. The performances that he gets out of his entire cast and crew is nothing short of phenomenal. The story has its beats that are going to feel familiar. That's a redundant thing to say because, like I pointed out, the movie's been made 4 times now in very different ways, different eras. But you see where this movie can be going at times. It also takes some twists and turns you may not expect. But the performance of Lady Gaga is another thing that it just shocked me. I mean, I remember hearing about her as this pop star who had a lot of outlandish outfits and things like that. And then you see her at the Oscars a few years ago when she's singing The Sound of Music, and that's when you say, wow, she is crushing. She's making Julie Andrews nervous right now. To see her in something like this, where she is so soulful, so vulnerable, she's so raw and unapologetic, yet there's a sensitivity there to her. She's a great actress as well, and I think she can do a lot more than just be in a movie that's going to feature her as a singer, which this one does. So Bradley Cooper is this big rock star, kind of like a southern rock vibe-ish, like a Widespread Panic or a Fish, but not as jam bandy, a little more Black Crowes, Lynyrd Skynyrd. He's a rock star. He's drinking a lot, though, and he's boozing. And one night he's boozing, and he happens upon a little bar where he sees Lady Gaga performing to whatever audience she can find. He's smitten with her ability more than just, oh, I want to hook up with this person. They have a very interesting friendship, kinship, if you will, and a romance starts to blossom, and we're off on our adventure through the pitfalls of her trying to rise in the world of music, him trying to not fall in the very same world. And it's just a mesmerizing thing to watch a director and a star paired with the co-star of Lady Gaga. I think they're both lead performances, are primary frontrunners. That's the thing, right? To get nominated for the Oscars. I mean, it's one of these movies where you sit back and you forget that anything else in the world is going on. You go in the theater, from the word go to the end credits, you're just thinking about this particular movie, this story, and all the stories that are contained therein. Some of those belong to the co-leads, which would be Sam Elliott is also in the movie. He's fantastic. Andrew Dice Clay plays Lady Gaga's father. What a pairing that is. And Dice, I don't know if I've ever seen him this good in movies, and he's been good in films before. No further looking needed than Blue Jasmine. This is a new side of Dice, and you see his comedic chops. Obviously, he's a very famous and great stand-up comic, but then you see this, and you're like, oh, that's a new side of Dice. He's not the only comedian in the movie, so pay attention there, kiddies. Look, start to finish, this movie, it's one of the best of the year, as I said. It's an amazing debut for Bradley Cooper. Their chemistry is off the charts good. The music is top-notch. It's something that, it's different styles that all mesh together so well. And when you watch the performances on stage and you see Bradley Cooper and what his character is evolving or devolving into, this could also be a prequel to the Jeff Bridges movie Crazy Heart. Now, I don't know if it will be, but I kind of like those existing in the same universe. That's not going to be the case. The case is that I'm giving this movie almost my top honor, 4.75 out of 5 schmoes. Ah, Mark, you dick. Why didn't you just give it 5 out of 5? It's not the most original thing I've ever seen. It's been made a number of times, and I can, tell some of the beats where this is going, but it's not really an insult to anybody. It's just 0.25 off of perfect, and when you really break it down, nobody's perfect. Not me, not you, Well, Bradley Cooper's perfect, apparently. He can do anything he wants to, and you hear Lady Gaga sing, she's pretty damn perfect, too. Now I almost want to give it 5 out of 5. Nah, 4.75. Sticking with it. It's a great movie, though. Check it out. Could win Best Picture, and I wouldn't complain if it did. All right, that's the review of A Star is Born. It's out in theaters this weekend. If you don't feel like going to the movies, and you're in New York City, and you want to go see stand-up instead, come to the East Village. I'm there one night only, October 5th, which is probably today if you're watching this, or it was yesterday or 2 weeks ago, so sorry you missed it. You can get tickets at markellislive.com. Use the promo code SCHMOES, and I'll be doing a show upcoming in Los Angeles at Los Globos Theater, October 26th. For all tour dates, you can get tickets where I just said, markellislive.com. No, I will not be playing guitar. No, I will not be singing. Comment, let us know what you think of A Star is Born. Do you think it has what it takes to take down the mighty Venom and his turd-winding tongue? Look over there. You can check out more movie reviews. Down here, you can subscribe and never miss another movie review again, courtesy of your friendly neighborhood schmoes.